I'm a legal resident green card holder. I have been since 1981.
As a Canadian citizen, he couldn't vote for president, but he did support Donald Trump.
I was definitely, all for Make America Great Again and having a strong, unified country and a bright future for my 5 American children. But now I feel a little differently. They denied me re-entry and said, don't come back or we will detain you. Just very uncertain for me right now. I might end up spending the rest of my life in Canada, and who knows if I'll ever even have the right to re-enter the United States at this point.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
This video is for Donald Trump. I just got to say something, and keep watching all these videos and listening to all these people, the news and Joe Rogan and all the people on TV. But I want to say something. You're going to lose everybody. You've built this empire. You got all of us behind you because we got nothing left to believe in anymore. We don't trust our government. We don't trust the FBI, the DOJ, the IRS. We got nobody to fucking believe in anymore. We believed in you. We entrusted you because we got nowheres to turn. We needed somebody to shoot straight, tell us the truth, and be honest with us. But over the last couple days, you're gonna lose everybody.
I am so sad. I cannot believe the big, ugly, dead-ass bill was approved in America. Like, I am shocked.
This is how it went.
Why are you voting for Trump for? Because I'm fucking tired of being broke.
And this is how it's going.
I've been fucking pumped for this no tax on overtime. I've been fucking ecstatic, dude. I know America's been waiting on this shit. Everybody's been bragging. Man, I can't wait. I'm gonna have so much extra money. It's gonna, bring in so much more money per month. Wrong, motherfuckers. Wrong.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to this episode. It's quite funny to keep seeing MAGA people trying to come on internet to look for sympathy when problems comes at their doors. In today's episode, let's get to see this FF4 season, which is still continue, as you all know. This MAGA, they have a lot of different problems. Imagine this man went in Canada, he's a Canadian. You could imagine how someone would marry American citizens for 40 years. He's a Canadian and he still stays in America illegally. And the time he went in a vacation in Canada, they denied his family entry back in America. Now he's complaining, he's saying, I supported Trump. I never knew things are going to be like this. If this MAGAs, you are saying you made a mistake, you should be the one to get out to go and protest. Maybe they should change something. But coming on internet saying, oh, we are losing healthcare, we are doing this. It is something bad, but at the same time, it's what you voted for. All these things are happening in America. A lot of people are crying because of you. Guys, let's talk about this. We have different videos I gathered for you. All credits belong to the original creators. Let's get to hear them. Then we'll come back with more commentary.
Voted for Trump. How do you feel now?
Horrible. Horrible.
What did you vote for?
I voted for change, but I didn't vote for this change.
Through tears, wearing an ICE-issued uniform, Cynthia Oliveira begs the Canadian government for help.
I really do need their help. I don't want to be in here.
The mother of 3 is currently being held by ICE at this detention center in El Paso, Texas. She says her nightmare started on June 13th when she went to her green card interview.
You thought you were going to be getting your green card, but instead they arrested you. Did they trick you?
Yes.
They said, look, she's getting deported immediately.
Cynthia's husband, Francisco, is a U.S. citizen. She says her parents brought her to the United States from Toronto when she was just a little girl.
The U.S. is my country. That's where I met my husband. That's where I went to high school, junior high, elementary. That's where I had my kids.
And like her husband, she too supported President Trump's promise to launch the largest deportation program of criminals in American history.
My wife is a very, well, up until 18 days ago, was a strong believer in what was going to happen the next 4 years, but we feel totally blindsided, betrayed.
I am so sad. I cannot believe the big, ugly, dead-ass bill was approved in America. Like, I am shocked. I'm shocked that that was approved by people that were voted in to represent Americans. I cannot believe that they just voted to approve ICE to go from being funded $10 billion to $100 billion. You just think, how could people vote for that? How could people vote for that? How could people sleep at night? How could they vote for that? I think that I am grieving America. I am grieving the America that I used to know, that used to be heroes, that used to be like the good guy. I mean, they were arrogant, but they weren't evil. And those people that voted to increase funding for ICE from $10 billion to $100 billion, to take healthcare insurance away from 10 million Americans, to take food away from children. They're the bad guys.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
We're in California's District 22, a rural community in the state's Central Valley. This district voted for Trump for the first time in 2024, but now his policies threaten one of the benefits people here rely on the most. Do you know anyone personally who voted for President Trump but depends on benefits like Medicaid?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people.
One resident who would be impacted by Medicaid cuts is 64-year-old Irma Arredondo, who voted for Trump in 2024. Irma has several chronic health issues, including type 1 diabetes. She's also a full-time caregiver for her daughter, who has cerebral palsy, and her sister, who has Turner syndrome.
The medicine that my daughter takes for seizures, I won't be able to afford it. So we feel hopeless if those cuts come, you know. What we're going to do.
Irma was a farm worker for more than a decade. She believes that some of her and her children's health issues can be linked to the pesticides she was exposed to while working in the fields.
Look at me right now. Look at me, how many sicknesses that I have. We got all in the fields. Where else? I feel like these stubby nuts in the back, you know. But why? Why when we put food on their tables? Trump promised a lot of things. I thought it would be more family values and those programs that we really need here.
One of those promises was to protect Medicaid, which 67% of people in this district rely on. It's the largest percentage of any district in the entire country.
Can you guarantee that Medicare, Medicaid will not be touched?
Yeah, I mean, I have said it so many times, we're not going to touch it.
The yeas are 218, the nays are 214. The motion is adopted.
This bill represents the largest cut to Medicaid in American history. It will devastate vulnerable populations.
The largest tax break go to the wealthiest individuals. Are those your values?
No, that's not right.
Irma isn't the only one in District 22 who feels betrayed by the administration's plan to gut Medicaid.
The only people that are hurting are the poor people. People that really need the stuff. Elon Musk doesn't need it. Trump doesn't need it. And, you know, billionaires don't need it.
They're making out big time with this, but they're hurting people in the process.
If we could go back to November Who would you vote for now, seeing what you see?
Not either one.
You just wouldn't have voted.
Not either.
They fucking did it. The House passed the big ugly bill. A legislative middle finger to the working class, the poor, the sick, and the elderly. And while the rich are popping champagne, the rest of you are about to drown in the consequences you voted for, ignored, or helped manifest through performative bullshit. Republican senators and representatives just screwed over their own constituents. And red states? Many of the poorest in the country are getting crushed first. So let me speak clearly to every single group that brought us to this point. To every Trump voter, fuck off. You voted for this. You weren't conned. You weren't tricked. You knew exactly what he stood for. Cruelty, greed, corruption, and you wanted more. Well, here it is. Your rural hospitals are shutting down. Your grandma's nursing home is going under. Your insulin's about to cost more than your rent. You dragged us all the way down with you. And I hope you feel every goddamn consequence. No sympathy, just suffering. You earned it. To everyone who didn't vote, fuck off. You sat on your hands while the house was on fire. You thought silence made you neutral? It didn't. It made you complicit. You had power and refused to use it. So next time your community loses access to healthcare, your rent skyrockets, or your elderly parents can't find a bed in a nursing home, shut the fuck up. You let this happen. To the uncommitted crowd, kiss my entire ass. You threw a tantrum in a burning house. You withheld support in a two-party system like it was a badge of honor, while fascists waltzed in through the front door. You didn't force anyone's hand. You didn't move the needle. You just cleared the path for disaster. When Medicaid vanishes, when your rights shrink, when lives fall apart, know that you helped light the fuse. To every anti-Kamala leftist, fuck all the way off. You're not revolutionaries. You're not fighting the system. You're just bitter, sanctimonious edgelords who hate seeing a black woman in power more than you hate fascism. You'll write 17-paragraph posts on grammar and tone, while Republicans strip bodily autonomy, crush healthcare, and drown us in debt. You're not allies. You're fucking dead weight. Get out of the lane.
Parents, come to the front. The big beautiful bill has just passed, which means that $350 billion will be taken from your child's education over the next 10 years. $350 billion eliminated from public education. That post that I made about $6.8 billion that Trump had withheld this morning and did not disperse, none of that matters because that was in the big beautiful bill and it has passed. It's gone. It's gone. $350 billion now is gone. And people cheered for this. People cheered for, let's close the Department of Education. The Department of Education ensured that these funds were sent to special education, Title I, English language learners, minorities, Pell Grants, teacher trainings, technology. That is what the Department of Education did, and people cheered that it was going to be eliminated. Why? Because they did not know and they did not care to learn. That is the problem with this country. We have a bunch of adults that don't want to learn. Now, guess what? We are going to have two generations now that are worse off than what we are right now. Bravo, America. If this is what great is, count me out. Count me out. I am so upset for the future of education, and you should be too.
I voted for Trump and I'm sorry. I am uneducated. I grew up in public school system. I believed anything a teacher and a principal told me, and I didn't question it, and I walked in a straight line, and I didn't use critical thinking skills, okay? I didn't read Project 2025. I have a disabled child. I'm a single mom of 3. I believed what he said in his campaigns, and I fucked up, and I'm sorry, okay? Now, we're wanting accountability across the board. It starts with the people like me that made a mistake. I'm admitting it. The first step to progressing in anything is admitting that there is a problem. There was a problem in my judgment. I did not do my due diligence in my research and I voted in a system that I had not enough awareness and knowledge of until shit started hitting the fan. So if you come for me in the comments and you start all of this hatred, because what we have right now are the people that voted for Trump and that are hiding and that they don't agree, like me, like I was until I'm making this video right now. And then we have the people that didn't vote, and then we have the people that voted for someone else, okay? And then most of all, what we have are citizens of the United States, we the people, complaining that this administration needs to take accountability. We start by leading by example, okay? So if you come for me in the comments with hatred and resentment, because what you have is a resentment for the people that voted for this, that you're a part of the problem. Please accept my apology so we can unite, come together, and move on. Let's lead by example. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
You may find the husband or the wife is the one who came out to vote for this new administration. Now, this time around, after finding out you are going to lose your drugs, you are going to lose your health insurance, you can't even afford the half of the medication you've been getting. But the time they told you, please, we want to replace Obamacare with the affordable act care, you were jumping saying, oh, that's good, Obama has been a scam, we need to change it and everything. Now you see, these big billionaires, they don't care about anything. They are just there to look away to make more money, make low-income families go even poor, but make them rich and richer. This is what is really happening. This is what you voted for. Kamala Harris has been saying a lot when you see most of her speeches. He kept saying when you voted for Trump, in the few months in his new administration, you are going to see inflation going high. You are going to see inflation going high. Can't you see this? Can't you see each and everything? Can't you see the prices on the market? Can't you see how people are complaining? People are losing their jobs massively because this company can't no longer afford to pay them. Where are they going to get the money when there is tariffs? Where are they going to keep producing their products when they always order first materials out of America? There is tariffs. Now you see, but when DT was campaigning, telling people, when you vote for me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I don't understand till date how majority of people who came out to vote for him never even have that courage to communicate to each other, to ask what is really happening. What do you think about this? What do you think about the mass deportation? What do you think about the tariffs? No. They never wanted to hear anything. Majority of people came out to warn them. Black people has been there for so long to warn them. Other people came out to warn them. Please, be careful when you are going to make this decision. They never cared to hear anything about DT because each and everyone wanted to vote using emotions. People has been comparing DT during 2016, but when you try to see, when they said that politics is a game, is a game. In 2016, they have made a big improvement in American economy because they knew they want to learn another term. But this time around, 2024, they don't care about anything. They know it's their last term. They are doing anything. They are doing... They don't want anyone to oppose them. They don't want anyone to say anything about them. Try to compare 2016, 2024. It's a way different. You have seen. People has been clapping. People came out to celebrate in 2016. After DT came back after DT first came in office, you never seen this division in MAGA here and there. But this time around, see how the level MAGA is being thrown stone. Each and everyone is making them fun of them. Everyone is upset for them. Because you can't tell how you've been living on Medicare, you've been living on health insurance for so long, you've been living for food stamps almost 100 years this system was there. You've been benefit from it. All of the sudden, someone you voted yourself came out to give you broken promises and say, I'm cutting, I'm removing each and every money. Get out, go to look for work. I don't care. This is the expense. This is corruption. We want to return this money back in the government savings. But the quite funny is, how come you are going to save the money when that person, that low-income family who is supposed to benefit from federal funds, is struggling to live, is struggling to survive? You have seen a lot of people started to live in a car because they can't afford the life right now. Some people started to being homeless, to live in containers because rentals are going high, mortgage is going high, each and everything, gas, even electricity. You have seen some people started to complain the way electricity right now is going high. Because new administration, whenever it comes in place, everyone will sit there say, wow, we are going to see some changes right now. They are going to do something. They are going to look the way the previous administration has been setting things and look a way to change something for the better of American people. But right now, you are seeing each and everything is confusing. Each and everything is even collapsing, is crumbling. A lot of people are requiring for something they don't even know. Now you have seen MAGAs came out to say that we want upstate list. They want upstate list. Why would you want that list? If you trusted your candidate, why are you pushing him to release that list? Do you think he's someone who doesn't have that mind to think twice before doing something like this? And you have said, if you don't do this, we are disappointed in you. No. Not everything a politician say is going to do it. You need to learn from this. Not each and everyone a candidate during Larry saying is going to do it. No. He may do at least 5%. But for you, because you have that mindset of saying, no, we trust him, we trust him, we trust him. Now see, why are you upset? All those videos praising him, right now, you started to see, I'm regretting. You have seen this MAGA banning American flags, banning each and everything he bought from MAGA, DT, t-shirt, hat, each and everything. You were seeing how MAGAs wearing a hat and moving outside. They are being harassed everywhere. Whenever someone sees that red hat, they got upset. They push them away. They told them, please, don't sit closer to me. I don't want you. I don't want anyone like you. You have seen things started to escalate because I don't know who is going to mend American heart right now, because it looks like everyone is depressed, is traumatized, because you can't tell. You can't tell how in only 6 months each and everyone is upset. Each and everyone is looking like he no longer have another second option of what to do, because you can't tell. This mass deportation, you have seen the consequences it brought. You have seen how economy is crumbling because of this mass deportation. You have seen how without a migrant, America can't move forward. This is the fact. You have seen the way they are detaining these people. It brought that fear that's scary around the workplace. No one is no longer free to go to work. Either you are American citizen, either you are white, either you are black. Everyone is saying, what if they detain me? What if they take me to Alcatraz? What if they mistakenly take my daughter going to school? What if they detain my husband? Right now, everyone is, I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think in today's episode. If you have any message to give this MAGAs, drop it in the comment section. Thank you for watching this episode. See you in my next video.